Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to cover a little about myself. This is a video that will be telling about my story, and I want to share with you. I was born in 1975 and lived in Texas for the past 20 years. We traveled all over the nation. We have a family-owned business, a construction business. We live in Nevada, and we joined the Army in 2008, my four brothers and I, and to do our due service to this nation in the time of war, which we have and continue to do so. As of the date of this video, I've been re-enlisted for another 6 years. My MOS is 15 hydraulics, which works on hydraulic systems of the helicopters, the CH-47, this 60-64. So when I got into the Army in 2008, I took an interest in online marketing just as a way of seeing whether such a thing was possible. As for the necessity of making an income online, that wasn't my driving force. My driving force was just a new field to get into, a new field to explore. In the meantime, I discovered that I had the knack and aptitude for fixing computers and electronic repairs. Any electronics, any computer or software or hardware issue, custom built as well, laptops and desktops, over for a number of years. I've been in the Army for over 6 years, almost 6 or 7 years, and during that time I was able to start up the business of computer repair, an offline business, and became quite successful in it. It's a non-profit LLC. It's fully registered in the state of Texas. Its EIN number and everything for some years now. I was stationed in Hawaii. The duty station I presently at is in Fort Bliss, Texas. But before that, I was in Hawaii, Schofield Barracks for 3 years, and my duty station before then, my first one, was in Hunter Army Airfield, and in Hawaii it was Wheeler Army Airfield. I deployed with the unit for my first duty station in 09 to 10. But in the meantime, I still had this nagging thing of wanting to be able to learn online marketing. In the process of doing that, I picked up another skill of website and website development. I began to render those services completely free, just as a way of being able to help other people out, and both mostly online and some of it offline, mostly online, and also applying my skills of being able to fix whatever computer issues they had online. So I just generally helped people out whenever they wanted to. But as far as having any kind of social experience, specifically with Facebook, I didn't have any. And so as time went on, let me see the exact date. As a few months ago, right now the date of this video is the 13th of July, 2014. So I think it was like 4 or so months ago, this group reached out to me, and they wanted to be able to help me, and which was quite unusual. I had looked around online for help for a number of years, but basically what mindset was I could learn everything I needed free on Google to search it, and so somebody be telling you about how to do it. So I didn't really swing from one business to another. That wasn't really what I wanted to do. I just really wanted to learn the trade. I wanted to learn the marketing, and the only company that I did get fully into was Empower Network, and I've been with them for the last 7 or 8 months, all in, the full deal and everything. But as it turned out, my mentor that I signed up onto, I didn't even know that it was Empower Network. I didn't really know how to do I was a research guru and just like love researching, but when it came online, as far as online businesses, I was kind of at a loss. So I signed up with this huge package, which was, several thousands of dollars. And finally, when I saw the different charges on my bill, I steadily but surely canceled them until I drilled down to Empower Network. I said, well, I'm going to stay with this one. I didn't even know what it was, and called them and everything. And so The thing was is that was the only time I didn't go into something fully aware of what was going on. But it's all good. It worked out. I wasn't scammed or anything. I got my money back, and so in one way or another. So, but Empowered Network I got into and eventually got all in the months preceding that. I learned a lot. I continued to be a member of Empowered Network, and as far as I'm concerned, will always be. As it turned out, several months into it, though, my mentor of Empowered Network, finally ragged somebody, and they found out, well, my sponsor's no longer there in the company. So I, at this present date, have no idea who I fall under. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because actually, as the years fast forward a little bit, I mean, the months and everything, it seems like years, fast forwarded, and I'm now a mentor and a coach myself, an online marketer and online personal coach to all who need it. And so basically, once I came across this group maybe 3 or 4 months ago, they introduced me to social media, to online marketing through social media like Facebook. Now, the story of me and Facebook goes way back. In 2000, we never had a Facebook account. I never had a Facebook account. In 2008, I joined the Army and just got one to keep in contact with my battle buddies and my brothers and so forth. And so I never logged on or anything. And so someone actually had to go tell me to log on to it, because they were going to friend me. I didn't even know what that necessarily was. So many years, like 2009 and 10, I didn't have any kind of activity. But somehow I accrued 400 friends without really going out there and friending them. It's just basic Army buddies, whatever. And so when I got through a couple months ago with the social media group that I am now and continue to be with, they began to teach us certain techniques, and because I applied to trainings, I was able to actually make my first income online. It was absolutely amazing. And at that point, I began to branch out in my own way instead of following so much others. And I was able to take that step, apply the accumulated knowledge over the years before, and all I needed was a small bridge. And then I just was able to step out on my own and actually help others who were in the same position. So I went from somebody who was looking in and wondering how in the world they were earning any kind of income, much less 6 figures online, and so forth. So I immediately turned around and started helping my fellow person, and basically using social media to reach out and do that for a lot of people. And as a result, both I was able to put my website designing capabilities and my knowledge of computer repair, and now my marketing knowledge to use in helping anybody who needs it. So I was fairly successful with that. In joining the company, there was an affiliate fee for that, and so that's how I began to make my own affiliate. I began to brand myself and introduce them to the platform that had changed me so much. Basically, that's support that's like none other. And so that's basically warming up to the present moment, where I continue to do that and render a lot of my services completely free, and be able to render a lot of my experience and everything free as a member of a team. And even outside a member, I find myself doing so on my own as a coach and mentor. So basically, that's a little about myself. What I want you to do is, what the purpose of this website is, and I'm going to cover that, is to be able to pass on my exclusive trainings. I have video trainings, part of my 90-day challenge. At the present time, I'm in the middle of doing that, and I've got a lot of fun free tools and everything else like that. And so basically that covers the story a little about myself. I can actually go into greater detail of it as well. And the thing is that we could save that for other videos, or which likely are covered in parts in the videos that I'm making a part of my 90-day challenge, as well as other series. So I want to thank you very much for clicking on this video and taking the time to know a little about myself. And I want you to be able to get in contact with me on Facebook is my primary method of being able to communicate over chat and then over Skype call. But leaving me a message on Facebook, friending me, is the fastest way that I will see it. Also, Skype as well is also a fast method. So I want you to and I to be able to connect, and that's the purpose, and my goal for you is to be able to be successful like the many team members that I've done in the past, and align them with their goals and see them take off. It's absolutely amazing. So I want you to be able to be one of those and to have my exclusive coaching. And I'm not charging for my coaching, unlike a lot of other companies. And so the thing is I want you to be able to connect with me, and I want you to be able to get started. So it's basically a video that covers my brief story. And so as far as online and experience, I've got, in the last year I've been really hard at it, and I progressed like years and years ahead of probably someone who just started out. And that's why I'm turning around and helping people like yourself who are struggling or whatever, who just need a little guidance, whatever the case may be. Everybody's different, to be able to be successful. And that's my primary goal. It's not all about making money. It's all about being able to help you the best way that you, the exact help that you need. So I'm signing off. My name is George Prince, your personal online coach. Have a good day. Please leave comments below, and I look forward to meeting you in a face-to-face, over Skype, over chat, and taking yourself to the next level. Thank you.